Hello again YouTube, Pan here. First up, apologies that this video is coming up a little bit later than usual. Long story short, jet lag is a monster of a thing to deal with. And another apology, there may be a little more background noise than usual here. That's because I'm recording with the windows open. And quite frankly, it's pushing 30 degrees here. It's kind of a necessity, so hopefully it won't impact the sound quality too much, but if it does, sorry. So, what's in the purse this time? Tetris pieces. So, as you may recall back from when I did my little interview with Backyard Bullion at the London Coin Fair a few weeks ago, he passed on to me a super secret parcel, and this was indeed the contents of that parcel. Well, this and also the, bear with me, very shiny handmade English oak frame for this particular set of Tetris pieces. And I want to talk a little bit both about, what these are, and also about how I'm buying them and why I'm buying them like this. So these are individual hand pull pieces, about 3/4 of an ounce each, I think. Oh, it should say on here. That's the hall marking. Oh, there we are, 24 grams. And each of these is designed to be a Tetris piece, so it should be 4 blocks, so they should be all about the same weight. And they're frankly very, very cool little pieces, and I'm, very fond of them. I really particularly like the fact that you've got kind of, the very blocky, cubey style on this side, but it still has the lovely sort of analog ripples on the reverse. Let's call it reverse. So BYB sells these, and he does them in different sizes, like a 9-piece, I think a 16-piece and a 25-piece. This is the 25-piece, so the largest one available. But as you can see just by looking at it, it's not full. That's because he has also offered this idea of the monthly Tetris Club. So what that means is that once a month, at the beginning of the month, a sum of money disappears from my bank account and I receive another piece in the post. And the reason I'm doing this in part is because it's, it's a nice sort of low fuss way of gradually building up some nice bits of silver. Incidentally, these each come individually with an individual certificate of authenticity. So whilst I'm not planning on selling these on, in theory I could actually sell on each individual little piece, which is very cool. Now, obviously I'm paying considerably over the odds for the actual weight of silver on this, so I'm not doing this as principally a stacking activity, but more kind of as a piece of fun, and also as a way of offering support to a YouTuber and general sort of, active member of the community whose work I really, really approve of. So if, like me, you like watching YouTube videos or you like listening to podcasts, and you'll be more than familiar with people using things like Patreon, Coffee, I Want a Fan Club, and other sort of ways of getting people to offer financial support if they, kind of like what you're doing. It's actually been so long since I picked up the first one that the second one has already arrived before I've done this video, so we have 2 to look at. And basically, if you're running a podcast, you don't get any money directly for doing that, by and large. And likewise with YouTube, monetization is at best difficult, at worst something of a dark art, especially recent changes to the monetization principles. So there we are, this one's 26 grams, so a little bit bigger than the other one. And That's a very lovely shape. It's like one of the Kit Kat bars. So I look at this as being a way of offering sort of, kind of a steady, monthly, recurring little, it's not gonna, make or break anything financially, but it's, a nice little way of offering a nice, steady bit of financial support to it, like if you have a direct debit to a charity, or you are supporting somebody on Patreon or something like that. So I see it as being a bit like that, except, in addition to giving somebody a bit of money every month, I'm also getting a very nice handcrafted piece of very pretty silver. Now, one of the other fun things about getting the blocks one a month and getting them essentially randomly means that I have the great fun here of being in a position to play live Tetris as they arrive. So this next bit is going to cost me a huge amount of time in editing, but I'm going to do it anyway, and start playing Tetris with these two pieces that I've been given. So there we go. And I'm not sure if people are particularly keen on it, but I could potentially do a little video every month to show me slotting the next piece in, but rest assured I've no intention of cheating, so we will see how it goes. So I'm going to be putting a link in the description below if you're interested in having a look at BYB's Tetris blocks, and if you yourself would like to join in with the monthly Tetris Club, I heartily recommend it as being a really, really lovely way of accruing some beautiful pieces of silver. If you've liked this video, then good. I hope you do. And that's all for now. Goodbye.